And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG basketball, and we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Folks, we're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time as we bring you the latest in the world of the association. That'd be the NBA and the WNBA. We also have a couple of gamers playing NBA 2K26 for cash and prizes as we come to you here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network, ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG basketball, and powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. All right, we're coming inside here, folks. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG football, ISG college football, and of course, at the end of the week, ISG basketball. It's my guy, Dennis Scott of the Orlando Magic used to say back in the day. Got to leave it. And folks, it is good to be here as we head towards the weekend. Talking latest in the world of the NBA, man. I think we're, 5 weeks into the season now of the 2025-2026 season as we barrel our way towards the Larry O'Brien Trophy coming up in June. And right now, Oklahoma City Thunder 17-1, 18-1 on the season. They've won 9 or 10 games in a row. Raptors are playing good in the East. Pistons are playing good in the East. A lot to get to here on Destination Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. But shout out to the good people right here at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. They're the guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943, drawing their identity and their inspiration from their origins there in the Shack, Chicago. And shout out to the good folks here, man. It is, it's like bingo night here. Musical bingo. Shout out to Elaine. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Elaine. And to the right there, my guy Lou, old Sweet Lou Lemon Pepper. That's a different Lou, but same Lou, same name. He spells it L-U though. But shout out to those good folks there with the musical bingo here at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Over 100 locations in some 20 states there. And folks, they serve more than just pizza. They got pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes. Check them out online, unos.com, as we come to you here from Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. All right, let me go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. There he is, the top left-hand corner of the screen, Nubyjas Wilborn. He's a writer for Sports Illustrated, SI.com. It's the Confluence, folks. It's the Confluence, folks. The Confluence there. He's currently trapping at Pittsburgh, PA. And we got to talk about those 3 rivers. Now, let's go by smallest body of water to the largest body of water to the smallest body of water. In order, go.
All right, so that would be the Ohio.
Uh-huh.
Because they both filter into the Ohio.
Right.
Then it would be the Monongahela.
No,
it would be the Allegheny.
Yeah.
Trip them up. Got him.
Yeah. Because the Allegheny's longer,
Monongahela is the shortest. That's right. Because last week we went from short to long. This week we went from long to short.
Yeah. We own it. We up though. We get it together.
How's everything there in Pittsburgh, PA, bro?
Hey man, we'll see. Hopefully I'm better than Aaron Rodgers' knee ligaments and the Steelers' playoff chances right now.
Okay.
And potentially his wife, which we don't know.
We have no idea who it is.
I'm gonna stay out of that.
Man, in Jackson, Mississippi, I worked with a lady. I'm not gonna say her name, but her husband's name was Bill, and we never saw this guy. Right? Never saw her husband, so we used to call him Invisibill. Waka. That was good, right? You like that?
That's a great one. That's a great one. Very punny. I like that. Clever.
Hey, man, we're living in some times.
We are. Shout out to Andrea Richmond. Picks up A down. She's in the A town. How's it down there in the A?
I'm ready for turkey time, okay? I am
It's
ready.
here.
I don't know. It's here. You know what I mean? I am here for my stuffing. Cranberry sauce is golden. I don't care what you guys say, but everybody can agree. We all about the mac and cheese, so I'm ready for it, man.
Yeah, give me that sweet potato casserole. That's what I'm ready to.
Oh, man. I got the mac and cheese rolling. We got some gear. We got some Gouda in there. We got Paris base.
Kobe Jack. Yeah.
So the thing is, like, you got to, like, do a little bit of funk.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Because you have to have the flavor. If you're going fancy.
Okay.
You can just go cheddar for just a regular week.
Nails done, hair done, everything done.
So when you
fancy, huh?
Elevate that,
I'm so fancy. I don't put mustard in my regular mustard in my macaroni.
What you got? Grey Poupon? Okay. Yeah. I knew you were gonna say that.
There you go.
You guys ready to get this thing started?
Gotta elevate it.
You guys ready to get this thing started?
Oh.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the rundown here. Shout out to Nubyjas, Wilborn, and Andrew Richmond, a sports reporter down there in the A. ISG basketball here, powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. How about Klay Thompson confronts Ja Morant a few days ago for trash talking? You got to hear his response on how he basically undresses Ja Morant there. It's pretty good stuff there by Klay Thompson. Also, Chris Paul set to retire after the season, 21 years in the association. We'll talk about that. How about the Haliburton? Tyrese Haliburton dunks 22 weeks after the Achilles injury that he suffered late June in the NBA Finals Game 7. The NCAA allowing G Leaguers, professional basketball players, to play college basketball. We'll talk about a couple of them that are actually on teams right now and break all of that down for you. How about the Raptors at the Knicks Sunday? That's the featured matchup, the biggest game, I believe, of the weekend here coming up. Toronto, Baby Dinosaurs, I believe they won 8 or 9 in a row, longest winning streak in the Eastern Conference. And Angel Reese, we know she has a boo, and he's been identified. Wendell Carter Jr. with the Orlando Magic. We'll talk about that and get you set with that. Also, we got a couple of guys playing NBA 2K26 for cash and prizes. Let's take a look at the rules here. Hall of Fame, competitive rules, 1v1. Current rosters, we like to call those regs. All 30 NBA teams are available. 5-minute quarters. King of the Hill format, you win, you stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about the money. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets 40. Runner-up runs out this piece with $10 cash. You win 4 straight weeks, and it does get progressively harder, folks. You do win an NBA licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. They also make more than just gaming chairs. They make sofas, stools, gaming desks, you name it. They've got all the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, NCAA teams, and also any custom pieces you might want. Check them out online, zipchair.com, located on Strong Island. And shout out to Tina Altadonna. She's the marketing lady, man. They've been rocking with us for about 6 years now. Online, zipchair.com. Also, when you win your first zip chair with those 4 straight wins, you do get an official ISG t-shirt. We also got t-shirts and hoodies online. The shop is open. Check us out, guys. theisgshow.com/shop. All right, how about the matchup here? These 2 young men playing for cash and prizes. The featured matchup of the weekend, the biggest matchup in the NBA over the weekend. Toronto at the Knicks. Joy playing with the Raptors. He's our current king of the hill. Vonte, welcome back, playing with the Knickerbockers. How about a quick profile of these 2 young men? We'll start with the challenger. Been a while. Chief Vonte. There he is, Kevonte Wade from Dallas, Texas, the Metroplex there, age 27, a permanency case manager, so doing great work with kids and things of that nature in Texas. 2020 Langston University ISG Madden champion. Shout out to him, graduated at Langston University a handful of years ago. How about our king of the hill? His name is Joey Haas from Albany, New York. He's a Great Dane, the capital of the Empire State. 26 years of age, HV GamerCon, ISG NBA 2K22 finalist. That's where we met this young man about 3 or 4 years ago up in Albany and Schenectady in that area. All right, real quick, let's take a look at the standings here. Brought to you by Molly Pop Grapes, the Molly Pop Picks, mollypopgrapes.com, grapes as sweet as candy. Molly Pop taking a word about Sweet Store. Folks, when you see that pink bag in your local grocery store, you got to understand you're getting high quality produce, folks. We're talking about 20 different varieties of grapes, and they also have fresh juices online as well. Check them out online. mollypopgrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Nubyjas, Wilborn. Sweet old record right there. 9-3. Man, we're talking about a dude that understands the round ball, the orange, the peel, the pearl. He's got it all right there. All right, let's go ahead and bring everybody in. Let's get these predictions real quick. And we'll start down there with our queen of the show, Andrea Richmond. Piece up, A down. Who you got? You got Baby Dinosaurs? Or you go with the hometown Knickerbockers?
Man, geez. Shout out to my boy Vonte. The dude is from an HBCU, and yes. I'm always down for HBCU love. I'm wearing an HBCU hoodie right here. Shout out to the house, okay? But I have seen him own it on the field, not on the hardware. So I'm gonna go with the safer bet here, and I'm gonna go with my guy Joe. Because I've seen him play, and that jump shot is cool, yo. Cool, Joe.
Joe, cool, yo. I hear you. Nubyjas, you rolling with the King of the Hill? King of the Hill playing with the Raptors on the road? Or are you going with the, I guess we can call him a challenger, but he's a guy that plays pretty good at Madden, too, at home at MSG with the Knickerbockers.
As a Carolina alum, I had to stop myself there. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I may have said something that would have get me canceled in some places.
Browns men deserve it. It's okay.
Yes, they do. I totally agree. They deserve all the scorn and the slander for going to that boys' school. Right, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to be polite because I can go some other places. But I digress. We move on. Pick for the day. I'm going to roll with the Raptors here.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take Joey as well on the road. Going to be tough, man. But Vonte, a great veteran. Wily.
I will say, I don't feel good about all three. Knows what he's doing. White man here.
Right. Right. Well, I mean, look, all jokes aside, look, I mean, if this was bad, I definitely would take Vonte. We'll see. Yes. But, he's played 2K before. We'll see if he can get back on the saddle and ride this thing out. So go ahead and give me Joey here. All right, Vonte, everybody, we're done talking. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up and lock it up. Chief Vonte playing with the Knickerbockers. And how about Joey, our king of the hill, our current champion, playing with the Raptors, the baby dinosaurs. Let's lock it up. Let's play it out right here on NESN Nation, on Sports Channel, Players TV, and the Black Network. May the best man win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Good luck, guys. Let's go right now. And folks, that pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Golf Zone Social. You got 3 locations. Where Brooklyn at? You got one at BK. You got West Nyack and Scarsdale. It's a sports bar and indoor golf lounge with 16 total bays. You got 15 bays and one huge VIP suite. Got those simulators and the suites there. This is where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meaning unparalleled social engagement. And folks, you can play like 240 courses. They also got games there in those suites. And folks, it's more than just an indoor golf lounge. It's a bar, it's a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. All right, back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. They're the folks that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943, got their identity and inspiration there from the origins in the Chi. I'm Larry Ridley, Sports ISG basketball here. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located right here in Clifton, New Jersey. Folks, we're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of the NBA, about 5 weeks into the season here, 2025, 2026. Also got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes at the exact same time, hence the name ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. They're playing for cash and prizes. We talked the latest in the NBA and the WNBA. Bottom of the screen there in the middle, Joey, he's our king of the hill. He's going to be playing with the Toronto Raptors. Vonte, bottom of the screen there, he's playing with the New York Knickerbockers. And this is the featured matchup, the best game in the NBA this weekend. We're showing it right here on ISG Basketball as we come to you on the platforms of Destination, being Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for SI.com, and also Andrea Richmond at the top right there. She is a sports reporter down in the A. All right, guys, let's get this thing started. Let's talk first about Klay Thompson. He's had some struggles here, not playing as best as he could or as good as he's played in the past. He's getting up there in age, like 35, 36 now. Averaging about 9 points a game, shooting in the 30s from the field and from three-point range. But this game against the Memphis Grizzlies, or about 4 or 5 days ago, really caught our attention because you could see he and Ja Morant kind of riffing and chirping at each other. He confronts Ja Morant there after a game that the Memphis Grizzlies won against the struggling Dallas Mavericks. Let's take a listen to Klay and get his response to it. And afterwards, man, blistered Ja Morant. He told Ja, you basically need to take some accountability, young man. Here's Klay Thompson after the game and a confrontation with Ja Morant, who did not play against the Dallas Mavericks earlier this week. Take a listen.
And then with Ja, he's a funny guy. He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. But you know what? That's for another day.
What did Ja have to say on this occasion?
Nothing of intelligent depth. It was really just his just running his mouth, and he's been running his mouth for a long time. And it's funny to run your mouth when you're on the bench. It's kind of the story of his career so far, just leaving us wanting more. You know, we all want to see him out there and do his best, but he's just been letting a lot of other stuff get in the way of that. And we need that in the NBA. We need our best players to be out there. And when you're a star, it comes with a great responsibility. And I hate to see that go to waste.
All right, so there was Klay Thompson after the confrontation with Ja Morant for trash talking. And you can see those two right there. Knocks Ja Morant's basically his finger in his hand out of his face there. So it got a little physical there. Now, look, this all happened after Cooper Flagg was tripped up by Santi Aldama there late in the game. So Klay stood up for him, and also Klay missed a late three in the end of the game there. And Ja Morant was kind of letting him have it. And, of course, Klay, big the veteran that he is, wasn't going to stand for that, was tired of Ja Morant and the chirping there. So, of course, Klay confronted him, and, he had the post-game comments where he said, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. And he talked about Ja being a guy that just likes to run his mouth, and he's been running his mouth for a long time on the bench, and that's the story of his career. He said, basically, I wish the guy would live up to the hype, and he hasn't lived up to the hype. Wow, almost like a father trying to talk to his son. Let's go ahead and bring in Andrea right here. Andrea, your thoughts here on Klay Thompson confronting Ja Morant earlier this week between the Mavs and the Grizz.
It's a very mature response, actually. When he say confronts, you expect to be like, man, he's sorry, he's trash, he ain't nothing. No, like, Klay was straight up. He is a fantastic player who, like, can't be on the court right now because he has a lot of outside antics going on, and it's unfortunate for the NBA, especially considering that he's a star, that he's not playing right now. We don't know the details of what's happening behind the scenes with Ja, but either way, Klay is right. The fact that it's unfortunate that a guy so special, well, all these advertisements, I just saw the Ja 3 advertisement on my TV screen the other just before this started, and it's like, man, that guy's so special. If only I'd see him play. I understand why Klay and Ja are going at each other. Ja has been the person to bounce the Warriors out of the playoffs when Klay was back in the Warriors, and also Klay and crew also bounced the Grizzlies out the playoffs a little bit later on. So it makes sense why there's some rivalry and some talk going at it. But Ja,
that was about 3 years ago. Absolutely, yeah. Warriors and Grizz. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some history there, but there's. And I understand why Ja, as a competitor, is saying, man, that guy is trash, because, you know, Klay unfortunately has not played. And yeah, you could say that he hasn't played well, but at the same time, too, he's won championships. And
four of them things.
You have not. Right. You have not. He has the right to be old and to be washed because he was one of them guys back in the day. Right now, Ja, you are still proving that you can be that guy. So I thought it was pretty mature overall, and honestly right from Klay Thompson.
Yeah, Nubyjas, your thoughts here, man, on the trash talk. Now, we heard some of the audio that, you know, some of these guys did really good, you know, about John Boy Media in Major League Baseball, how they work with the Yankees, and they were able to get some audio. So there's some guys, I believe legends, and some of those guys in the NBA. It started with Morant basically saying, shut your A up, your little A. And Klay was like, you're not even playing. And Ja basically said, you a bum. Yeah, and, you know, Klay was basically called, I'm a B, you a B. So that's kind of the back and forth there. Your thoughts here, Nubyjas, man? A little spice, right? A little spicy there in the association.
Okay. So a couple things here. One, you know, glad we didn't mention certain areas yet. We will get there, maybe not.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, which I wish we didn't have to, but you know, yeah, how the internet goes, right?
Well, Klay's been in the news a lot, man. He's got the girl, you know, with Meg Thee Stallion. We talked about all that stuff.
We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it basketball here, okay? Yeah, Klay's game has fallen off some because of injuries and various other things that he has dealt with over the last couple of years. He's getting older.
Age, absolutely.
Close to retirement. You know, this is on his last leg. He's fortunate to be able to play. He's also had a great career. All right, he's fortunate he's even playing at all. It's NBA's a tough game. All right, he's an older guy now, and younger guys typically go at older guys because that's just what the league is, especially now, and especially in the era where you have a younger generation that I think is different from a lot of younger generations. Like, I guess call them Gen Zs and whatever it is.
Gen A, Alpha, all of it.
Alpha,
you know?
yeah.
And they feel
definitely not millennials anymore.
And they feel the elders have to earn their respect as opposed to it being the other way around. You know what I'm saying? And so some of that's there, but also Ja's a vet. He's been around. He should be better than this. He's acting very okay. Ja Morant starting to look like the old guy in the club with some of the stuff. Like he's on the bench wearing his Nike Tech outfits, and everybody's going.
He's basically a YN. That's what you're saying.
Also, yeah, but everybody's going quarter zip. He's still wearing Nike Tech.
I was gonna say he's not a quarter zip guy, isn't he?
You know what I'm saying? Because quarter zip guy don't act that way. Quarter zip guy's trying to do something with his life.
Right.
Ja Morant still acting
he's corporate, the quarter zip guy, right?
Right, but the thing is, though, with Ja Morant, he has all the ability to be better than this. I'm not going to get into all the legal allegations he's dealt with, all that stuff. It's not worth it here.
Been suspended, guns, all this other stuff, absolutely.
And let this be a lesson to some people out here. When someone says out loud that they would hate to see your talent go to a waste, that means it already has. or it already is.
Or it's heading that way. Yeah.
Or it's headed that way.
Right.
I mean, because Klay said that, and I believe he really meant I would hate to see it go to waste.
No, there was some truth there. Yeah, it was like a parent talking to his kid, like, man, you're going down a dangerous path here. Yeah.
Also, Ja plays a very physical, violent game.
A brand of basketball, yes.
Violent, you know what I'm saying? Not the
Mm-hmm.
shoot 'em up stuff, although he has been caught carrying guns a few times. I digress.
And throwing
Well,
grenades.
I'm talking about, but just his on court, the dunking, all that stuff. Well, when you're not as athletic anymore, you can't do that stuff anymore. And how does your game adapt? Ask Allen Iverson how he got treated when his game did not live up to some of the things, and Ja Morant has not even gotten close to where Allen Iverson was. And I'm saying this to say, hey, man, one thing about it, I know the NFL says for not for long, but also the NBA don't play it either.
Yeah, and
out of there real quick. He's got the hot shoes in the game.
Yeah.
All that stuff. He's got the look. He's got the game, but we don't see enough of the game. It's too much of this rather than the play.
All right, so shout out to Klay and Ja. And shout out to Vonte, and playing very well at MSG at the Garden. Has the lead now.
All
What is that, by 14? Yeah, 25-11 here.
Well,
bottom of the screen there. Joey, our king of the hill, our champion, with the Raptors in the red. He's got work to do here in the second quarter, down by 14. That first quarter brought to you by good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. Authentic Mexican restaurant located in Bayonne, New Jersey, open 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks. The libations, folks, definitely flowing. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. You saw that earlier this week on ISG college football, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that was the other day, man. So that was good to see there. DJs on the weekends, late nights on the weekends as well. Got the beautiful patio. I know it's a little cooler now, but that's there as an option. The Golden Eagle, folks, it is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. Great food, great vibes, great in entertainment and also environment. Check them out online, AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. Welcome back here inside of Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG basketball here. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located right here in Clifton, New Jersey. Folks, we're the only show, ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, that combines traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of the association, the NBA and the W as well. Got my guys here, Nubyjas Wilborn. He's a writer for SI.com. To the right of him, top right-hand corner of the screen, Andrea, Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. We're talking sports. We got some gamers here playing NBA 2K26 for cash and prizes. The featured matchup this week, the biggest matchup in the NBA, Raptors at Knicks. And right now you're seeing it on the screen here on NESN Nation. I'm being Sports Channel Players TV and In the Black Network. Joey, bottom left hand corner of the screen, playing with the Raptors. He's in red. He's down big now by 12. Is it 12 or 14? I can't tell. Is it 26 or 28? So 26. So okay. All right. Now for it, 28-14. Now 17. Vonte, bottom right hand corner of the screen, playing with the Knicks. They're in white. He's got a huge lead here. We'll see if Joey can reel him back in. All right, let's get back to the NBA topics here. We're talking about an older guy in Klay Thompson. What about another old guy? He's 40. Will be 41 at the end of the season in May. His name is Chris Paul. He is set to retire. Chris Paul is set to retire after the season. His 21st season. He's a 12-time All-Star, 2006 Rookie of the Year on the NBA 75 anniversary team there. Just done a lot of great stuff. The point guard, CP3, got all those nicknames. We also know about the commercials there with State Farm as well with Cliff. I didn't realize this, how many teams he's played on. Hornets, New Orleans, and I guess we can call them, they were the Hornets when he played there. Or the Pels, Rockets, Clippers, Thunder, Warriors, Spurs, and Suns. So about 7 or 8 franchises there. Your thoughts here on the point guard here, Nubyjas, retiring after the season. We talked about it a couple of months ago that's where he was leaning. It is now going to happen. It's confirmed. He did not play on the Lakers. Was about to get traded there. David Stern stepped in.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those moves you'll always look back at and wonder what would have happened if that would have worked out. Maybe Chris Paul gets a championship or 2. Who knows how that goes for even more for how his career is perceived and a whole bunch of different things. But Chris Paul's a legend, man.
Didn't make it to a finals 4 years ago with the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, but you
didn't win one.
Seen him get that ring. I mean, very talented guy. I mean, one of the best players we've seen. Okay. I would still say probably Isaiah Thomas and Magic Johnson are probably my top 2 point guards of all time. You know what I'm saying? As far as what I can see. I mean, I didn't see Havlicek. I didn't see Jerry West. You know, I'm not a
Bob
big
Cousy? Not Bob Cousy?
I'm saying I didn't.
You weren't around for those times?
I didn't see the Wizard of the who did it at the Hardwood, Bob Cousy there. You know what I'm saying? So, but in my mind's eye, in the theater that I've seen, you know, those are my guys, all right. And Chris Paul is definitely in that conversation, and he's a great player. I mean, there's really not much more you can say. Mm-hmm. Also, real quick, I want to talk about his labor stuff, being, you know, head of the union for a while, and what he did in those roles, and how he kept continuing fighting for the players. I mean, Chris Paul, he is what he is, man, and he's gonna be one of those guys you're gonna remember.
Andrew? And speaking of that, famously fought for pensions for older players, which they successfully got. So shout out to that. He was very emphatic on making sure that did happen, and we eventually did get it. So thank you, Chris Paul, for all of this. I'm very. It's very strange that this is coming out now, because didn't we already talk about this before this season started?
It was like 2 months ago. That was a report that was basically like he's leaning toward this being his final season, and now it's confirmed like a Don King perm.
I mean, I think some of this is probably go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm very sure. I don't even think some of this is due to the fact that, you know, Kobe had his great send-off, and a lot of people want the farewell tour too. And unfortunately, we have not done that with Chris Paul. We were just like, oh yeah, Chris Paul's still playing, but we forgot. No, this is it. Game is over, and we're with somebody who has such a pristine resume, has definitely been one of the greatest point guards of his era, hands down. Probably, and this is going to sound weird, pause before we even start, but the greatest inch per inch player, I guess, that we've ever seen. Like, he's one of those.
We say pound for pound, right?
Pound for pound. No, but he's not. I know pound for pound, but I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People get. I know. People get weird.
Yeah. But technicalities here. But yeah, he is one of the players that we do not see a lot of in this game. He's smart, intelligent. I really wish that he didn't get injured that 1 year for the Clippers. Could have had that ring, but I hope that he gets a proper send-off.
Yeah. I mean, also, you know,
I hope we get the proper send-off that he deserves.
All right, shout out to CP3, the point guard, going to retire at the end of the season. Right now, man, we've got a good game here. NBA 2K26, man. 43, what is it? I can't see the score. That red and black. Is it 43? I can't see the score. That's awful, NBA 2K26. Do better than that. That's hard to see. 43-29, or 43-30, a 13-point lead here. He's got to walk him down here in the fourth quarter. But that second quarter, though, brought to our good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria. Been around for about maybe 25 years. Located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Best pizzeria you'll find. They're in Bayonne, famous for their specialty pizzas, especially the buffalo chicken. Mona Lisa, they are unapologetically, folks, Italian. Rich, hearty flavors of Italian cuisine there. Got a full menu, and whether you're looking for Italian dinners or, you know, something quick, like a quick lunch, they have it all. Burgers, wraps, soups, salads, calzone, seafood, desserts, and more. Got the Da Vinci room as well for your boutique-style catering and luxury events. Also got the garden back there as well. Shout out to Chris and everybody there at Bayonne and Bayonne Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa in Bayonne, and online, BayonneMonaLisa.com. Oh, we're back here on ISG Basketball here, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're inside of Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located here in Clifton, New Jersey. Now, they're the guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943, and they got their inspiration and the origins there from the folks there in the Chi, Chicago, 100 locations in 20 states. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. We got Nubyjas Wilborn here, writer for SI.com, and Andrea, Richmond, Chief Sports reporter down in Atlanta. We're talking the latest in the world of the NBA and the WNBA, ISG. The intersection of sports and gaming, the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Got a pretty good game going on here now. It's a 20-point lead. Wow. We got the challenger, Vonte, playing with the Knicks, bottom right-hand corner of the screen. He's got the ball and the lead. Going to win this game. Our king of the hill, our champion, Joey, playing with the Raptors. Going to come up a little short here in this one. Back to the NBA topics here, guys. How about Tyrese Haliburton? Been talking about guards here. Here's another guard playing for the Pacers. We all know that, of course, injured that Achilles in Game 7 of the NBA Finals back, I believe it was June the 22nd, something like that. So 22 weeks since he injured his Achilles, he is there, and he says he is ahead of schedule now. He is dunking. We saw this with Jason Tatum a couple of months ago. John Cena even gave him a shout-out and basically said, impressed. And he said, hashtag never give up. So he's doing everything that he can. He's jumping off the right foot. That is the foot that he had the surgery on with the Achilles. That's pretty good news as well. Your thoughts here, guys? Both of you guys jump in here about 30 seconds. What do you think about the Haliburton, Tyrese Haliburton?
That's cute. It is. That's real cool and good for him. That's a start. I mean, a lot of humans can't dunk. That's awesome, but we'll see how it goes down the road. Let's be a little patient. But,
sure.
But I'm sure that
still expected to miss the season.
I mean, I'm sure that had to feel good for him.
Yeah.
Because one thing that I've learned with athletes, you need those little steps. You need those wins. And in this clip,
it's all mental, man.
It looks like a big win for him that he needed. So good for him, man. Let's see how it goes.
And Andrew, this was at a shoot-around earlier this week. I believe they were about to play the Pistons, if I'm not mistaken. So this is literally a couple of hours of, at shoot-around there.
Yeah, and it's not only probably good for him, but also his teammate who's also in crutches in the background too. So it's like you can recover from bad injuries. Honestly, shout out to medicine, man. It's really surprising how
modern medicine.
Modern medicine, yes. It's really surprising how we've gone from ACLs being like DOA, you're done, you're cooked, to now that even Achilles injuries, which were thought of as the last really frontier of trying to recover. If you injure that, you're probably gone forever. Now it's looking like you can come back from that and still be capable, dunking 22 weeks afterwards. We are seeing some impressive advancements in medicine, and I'm glad because that means that we might be able to see some of these athletes maybe even longer than we probably thought beforehand. So maybe with good rest management and all of that, we can see some the Haliburton continue to terrorize not New York for longer, even longer.
Love it. 22 weeks after surgery there, he says he's a little bit ahead of schedule. Once again, this was at a shoot-around. But the good thing is he was really proud to be dunking off the foot where he had the surgery there on the Achilles because he tore his right Achilles in the NBA Finals June the 22nd, Game 7 against the OKC Thunder. But Tyrese Haliburton dunking 22 weeks after surgery. All right, guys, we're going to keep it moving here. The NBA 2K game is almost over. About a 20-point lead here, 19 points there. Late stage of the fourth quarter. Our King of the Hill is going to go down here playing with the Raptors. The challenger, Vonte, playing with the Knicks, is going to get a win. The third quarter brought to you by our good friends at Chubby Sports Bar and Grill, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Bayonne's favorite sports bar. Great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere. Bayonne's top-rated burgers, wings, dry rubbed in sauce, grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, and seafood baskets. They're open every single day of the week except on Mondays. So they're open Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Shout out to the DJs there, man. They have the, the R&B night, man, and also, they have the Latin nights on the weekends as well, man. They do a lot of stuff there, man. It's a great vibe and a great atmosphere there. Shout out to Ed and everybody there at chubbybayonne.com. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. We're back here inside of Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG basketball here. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill. We're talking the latest in the world of the NBA and the WNBA. I got my guys here with me. Top left-hand corner of the screen, that's Nubyjas Wilborn. He's a writer for SI.com and Sports Illustrated. Top right-hand corner of the screen, that's Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter down in Atlanta. Bottom of the screen here, as we talk the latest in the world of the NBA and the WNBA. We got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes, playing NBA 2K26. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, that's a King of the Hill, Joey, playing with the Raptors, and he does go down, losing by 21 to Vonte. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen, playing with the Knicks there. He gets the win here. Back to the NBA topics, guys. How about the NCAA going to allow G Leaguers to play college basketball here? Now, we saw this was going to be coming out. I think they changed the rule. I believe it was in August or September. Been keeping an eye on this, and these guys are actually playing. One guy is Thierry Darlin. He's out there at Santa Clara. And the other guy is London Johnson at Louisville. Now, look, we're not going to see a whole flood of professional basketball players playing college basketball, but the door is ajar. Now, it is somewhat like on an individual basis, depending on the draft status, how many years you've been since you graduated high school, how long you've played, how many games you played professionally in the G League, and also your salary as well. But the fact that we do have some people now playing in college, this is very, very strange times, man. I know Izzo and those guys, they're not happy about it, some of these college coaches. Your thoughts here, Andrew, go ahead.
I am always for players increasing their chances of trying to get drafted into the league, especially because
it's NIL, simple as that. NIL. You can make $40,000 in the G League. All of those guys in college basketball can make way more than that.
Yeah, I'll I'll get to NIL, but in order for you to get NIL, in order to get money, in order to pursue professional dreams, because let's face it, the best chances that you have at earning a shot at the NBA is no longer the G League. Well, I don't think it ever was. They tried to make it, but it really is the NCAA. Right now, it's interesting.
Remember, there was a time where people were thinking, like, I don't want to go play college basketball. I'd rather go play for the G League Ignite, or in the G League. It's like, what? Now the G Leaguers want to go back to college.
No, but that's because they actually got money. They got like $40,000, but now you can earn up to millions and millions of dollars in order to play. And also, too, as I talked about, the final destination for some of these players getting to the pro leagues. There's now a person who was drafted in the WNBA, went overseas, and she's originally from overseas, and now she's playing back at Kansas. It's interesting because there are a lot of international players who they have played professionally. So it becomes a question as to why can those pros also go to college, but now we can't have G League players play in college. There are a lot of people who are currently professionals playing right now NCAA sports. So let it open, because the floodgates have been open for a long time. It's just interesting because we are used to seeing the G League be a step towards the NBA when the NCAA never left at all.
Nubyjas. Izzo not happy. Painter at Purdue not happy. But you see some of these other guys, Louisville. I know Mark. What's his name? Mark at Kentucky. Mark. No, Kentucky. No. Whatever. Coach of Kentucky now. They're kind of on board with this. They're like, you know what? They don't care. Their job is to bring in blue chip talent.
I mean, okay, man. First of all, you know who should be upset about this?
Who?
High school players.
Yeah, it's like in college football.
Absolutely.
They're getting squeezed out.
That's who should feel the most of this.
That's a good point. High school seniors. Yep.
Good luck being a high school player who's anything less than a pretty much blue chip 5-star getting recruited to a Power 4 program or school. You know what I'm saying? Because if this is what it's going to be, coaches are going to go with the older, more mature, who knows how to work their body, who knows how to handle travel, who knows how to handle big games. I mean, because let's be real, nobody's talking about the school part of this. When they go to class, like I ain't heard nothing about
come here to learn
student
books?
Athletes.
I ain't heard we come here to learn books. We never learned football, ball.
I hasn't heard anything about the books and the schooling, if you will. No, but seriously, I mean, they're not. So that part, clearly the schooling part doesn't matter.
Right.
You know, whether their credits transfer, whether they have any credits, how much, I guess it's only eligibility, whatever, who cares? But this does hurt the high school kid.
I agree.
Who actually wants to come in and go to a school for 3 or 4 years and get a degree from that school. What's going to happen in general? You know, like I look at a team like the University of North Carolina, their football program. Like less than 20 of their players are from the state of North Carolina. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
At UNC, that's.
Well, I mean, is there enough talent there in North Carolina to sustain that university? Well, not only that, like 2 or 3 Division I schools. It's not like it's Florida or Georgia or Texas or California or Pennsylvania or Ohio.
But it shouldn't be that.
Right.
And the reason why it's that few is because of the portal. And I'm not blaming anybody.
No.
I'm just saying, like, how do you actually build a program that has camaraderie, people who care about this? I notice the silly stuff, but this is what college sports were built on.
Yeah.
You don't.
It is more attractive to play in college right now with NIL than it is to play overseas and play professional. It just is.
We need to be real about what college sports is and what it's becoming, even more than wasn't already.
I don't want to hear student athletes in books, man.
It's not about school.
This is minor league. This is minor league.
Yes, this is minor league.
It's not professional though. It's not the highest level.
But it's been professionalized. They got GMs now.
That's what you mean. Yeah, you have GMs. You have people. You have presidents who are over here from professional sports leagues. At this point, we have to realize that it's not and start treating it like it should. Meaning paying the athletes. Meaning playing playing the players, meaning that they get NIL opportunities, and meaning that at this point we are going to have to change a lot of the system because the system isn't really what we thought it was in the first place.
Kev, if this ain't professional, then why did Fox pay $1 billion for the Big Ten?
Well, because they pay money for things all the time. You know what I'm saying? But let me be very
That's a lot of money just to pay for just something.
But when you talk about a pro athlete, that means they're playing at the highest level of their sport. College, NCAA is not the highest level of its sport. The highest level is still the NBA. The highest level is still the NFL.
But there are different levels of pro ball. Like in baseball, you got AAA, AA. There's
amateurism.
Hold on. Is MLS the highest level of soccer? Is MLS the highest level of soccer?
Is La Liga?
But last I checked, according to the NCAA rules, which they do still run this technically, the rules
but they've lost a lot of influence. You ever notice the NCAA doesn't say a damn thing anymore? You know why? Because they keep losing in court.
Right, but their rules still say it is not pay for play.
Really?
The rules say
a lot of things.
But do we all know what it really
Tennessee say? There's like, what the hell with your rules?
We know what the letter says, but do we know what it really says? Okay, because the street can say a lot of things. That ain't what it actually is.
30 seconds. We got to move on. Go.
And they are still not at the highest level. They're still learning their sport. And I do think we should show treat the athletes that way, especially because at the end of the day, the real money's still made by the coaches. The real money's still made by all these other people.
That is true. But these players are making money now, and the coaches are having less and less influence. Ain't nobody nights on the running the sidelines right now.
And soon they'll get the money too.
They're still making more money. And guess who gets a buyout and who doesn't? The player doesn't get a buyout when he leaves.
Did you notice?
The coach still does.
Okay, but you're right. But you notice when I talked about guys, the coaches that are upset, I only mentioned 2. And then you can throw in Kelvin Sampson there. It's like 3. Remember the Division I teams there are? 300 something. So these guys are on board. You know why? Because they know we're losing power. It's about these players. It's about player empowerment
too,
now.
Because what happens to the high schoolers? They don't have to end up being in D2 programs. So you'll have to use that as so you have to use that as a leveling up system.
Yeah, but that's not.
No, there's definitely an impact. I agree with that. I agree.
That's not creating good college stuff. Again, I know
not basic.
What I'm saying sounds antiquated, and I get it. I understand it. But also, let me be very, very clear. Everything's about the money,
right?
And we're getting dangerously close,
right,
to making this thing all about the money, which kills the family.
We got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes left to go. So let me take this break, guys. We'll come back, and then the gaming is over. That third quarter, that fourth quarter, brought to you by good friends at 902 Brewing Company. Fourth quarter, it's over. They're located at 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City. Craft brewery, they're producing those ales and lagers, about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. Handcrafted beers in the best atmosphere, curated good times, made right there in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room. And folks, they host a variety of events. They got about a bunch of them going on right now. And the big thing to me is that rooftop overlooking Lower Manhattan, the World Trade Center. Great vibes there, man. Go see Don and everybody there, man. 902brewing.com. And we're back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, right off of Route 3. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Basketball, and we're powered, of course, by Uno Pizza and Grill, located right here in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show talking traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of the NBA and the WNBA. We had some gamers playing for cash and prizes, playing NBA 2K26, and that game is over. Our featured matchup this weekend, the biggest matchup in the NBA this weekend, Raptors at Knicks, and we had an upset. Our King of the Hill goes down. He's playing with the Raptors. He loses to the challenger, Vonte, playing with those Knickerbockers at home at MSG. All right, got back to the topics, guys. We literally got 3 to 4 minutes left to go on the show. Get your thoughts here. Raptors at Knicks. This game, I believe, when is this game? Saturday night, I believe, at the Garden, if I'm not mistaken. Sunday at the Garden. It says Raptors at Knicks on my paper here on Sunday. Who do you like, Andrew?
Scartier Barnier and also Brandon Ingram are hooping right now. Brandon Ingram is playing like the player that we really thought he would be coming out of college. But unfortunately, y'all know me. Go New York, go New York,
go New York, go. So Klay gets dogged because he's messing around with Meg Thee Stallion. He's having a bad year. And Brandon Ingram's having a great year, and he's got a little honey.
You know,
absolutely.
So, you know, at the end of the day, it ain't your partner. It's about the play. And right now, the Raptors are hooping.
You had an easy one there.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Don't hate the play, I know.
You had an easy one there.
Nubyjas, who you got? We got to move on. Who you got?
At the end of the day, they got to end, right?
Who you got? Raptors at Knicks.
Yours, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got?
I'll go Raptors because they got to end at the end of the day. So that's where we're at.
I'm going Knicks. Just one loss at home at the Garden. Raptors, though, won 8 or 9 games So we'll see about that, guys. We got 3 minutes left to go on the show. Really want to get this in. I want to get you guys. I want to give you a couple of minutes on this. Angel Reese dating Wendell Carter Jr. Now, we saw some signs here and there. Went to a couple of Chicago Sky games with his teammate Jalen Suggs, who I think is dating Haley Van Lith, right? The guard there with the Chicago Sun. He was at a birthday party this summer with Angel Reese as well. And then he was on Run It Back on FanDuel Sports, and he was asked about Angel. What did he say? He said something about her being the big homie.
Man, that's my
That's
twin.
the homie for sure. We're locked in, and y'all gonna find out when y'all need to find out. That's my girl, though. It's now kind of official, I guess. Angel Reese and Wendell Carter. Your thoughts here, Andrew? You know, you're our resident culture person here on ISG Basketball.
Yeah, and we've had this discussion on air a couple weeks ago, actually. Yep. The signs have been there for a long time, too, her showing up all over. She went to Puerto Rico when they went to the preseason game. And to quote Drake from Child's Play, best believe if they had a preseason basketball opener, she's there for somebody at the game, okay?
Right. And she was just there a couple days ago, Knicks and Magic there in Orlando at the Kia Center.
It's cute.
There she is.
And it's also cute that her teammate, college teammate, and also current WNBA teammate, Haley Van Lith, and Jalen Suggs, his teammate, they can go on probably, Chicago Sky, Orlando Magic double dates until Angel Reese gets traded.
How about both of those teams have pinstripes in their uniforms, too? Go ahead, Nubyjas.
I mean, if anything, one could argue that Angel Reese and Haley Van Lith might be
Van Lith. Van Lith. Get her name right. Van Lith.
My bad, man. Go ahead.
You
know what I'm saying? They might be trying to hedge their bets. There won't be a WNBA season.
Oh, boy.
Well, Angel's already doing that being in Netflix shows,
I mean, I'm just saying, man.
They might
have to find some other ways to get some bread right now, so they might have to figure some things out, man.
Right.
I'm just saying, man. Hey, that's that trad wife content, right?
That's true.
Don't do that.
Andrew, we got literally 30 seconds to a minute left to go before I got to interview Vonte. Your thoughts here? Anything else you want to add to this? First of all, she looks pretty good too, and it's all black. I like it.
She looks great. I love her wearing the Magic throwbacks. The WNBA, NBA couples have been going crazy as of late too. Asia Wilson and all of them too. There have been plenty. So I am super excited.
Love around for everybody, man, except for the haters.
Love, yes.
Hey man, seriously, man. There are people out here and making these relationships work. I hope they continue to work. God bless them.
It's a business too. Don't forget about that. It is a business.
All of it. Hey man, I hope people being safe, people being smart. Take care of themselves, guard your chickens, and keep people out your business to the best you can.
Guard the chicken. Love it. Shout out to Angel Reese and Wendell Carter Jr., a couple there. Chicago Sky, the WNBA, and Orlando Magic with Wendell Carter Jr.
We got it.
In the association. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and bring in our guy, man. Well, let's show some love. Speaking of love, let's show some love to Vonte. We got a minute to go here. Vonte, man.
Black guy.
Whoa. You're back here, man. We haven't seen you in a while, man, and you put it on Joey there, playing with the Knickerbockers, man. What have you been doing recently, and how's your game? Still pretty damn good right here, man.
Honestly, I haven't even been play now like that at all. I've been trying to get back on Madden the past few weeks to get myself.
Your timing is lucky, dude, because the biggest guys in 2K and Madden both have taken a break. You came back at the right time, man. That's all this is. How you feeling, though, man?
During the game, I had a little edge because y'all all picked against me.
I figured.
Hey, man, we should have had solidarity with you, bro. Okay. I apologize.
No, it hurt a little more coming from her because she the speech with the HBCU showed against me.
We bonded over Lace. We talked about you and and everything about Lace and everything. So my bad, bro.
I like that. Being truthful.
Her doing that made me switch my game plan because I wasn't gonna come with the screen and roll and abuse the bigs. But when y'all picked against me, I'm just gonna get the game over with.
You know what, man? I love how this passive aggressiveness is. This new generation, they're really good at it. They're really good at this passive aggressive stuff. Something good.
Ooh, I love it.
Talk your trash, man.
Good stuff, man.
Hey, next time.
Welcome back, man, and we'll see you next week, brother. We'll also get you on Madden and also in college football if you want to. Guys, you want to be like Joey and Vonte, you can sign up now. It's all online. Ages 13 and up to win cash and prizes. Weekly King of the Hip format. You win, you stay on the sticks. Join us now at theisgshow.com/NBA2K. theisgshow.com/NBA2K. Don't do it today, but do it today. How about the merch? We got plenty of it. The store is open. Official merchandise shop. Free shipping on orders over $75 exclusively. theisgshow.com/shop. theisgshow.com/shop. T-shirts, $29.99, and we got plenty of hoodies as well, $59.99. Also, this postgame show brought to you by our good friends right here at Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. They invented deep dish pizza back in 1943, and also drawing their identity and their inspiration from their origins there in the Chicago. 100 locations in 20 states, and they serve more than pizza, folks. They got pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more, craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes. Check them out online, unos.com. All right, guys, before we get out of here, let's check these Larry locks right here, man. We've been doing pretty good here. Take it straight to the window, man. Take your ticket, EBT card, your stamps, your mortgage, your rent, all that stuff. No, don't take it crypto. That thing is in the toilet right now. Need a crypto. Here are the games. Magic at Pistons. Give me the, I'm going to motor up with the Detroit Pistons. Spurs at Nuggets. Give me the 10-piece Nuggets there. Bucks at Knickerbockers. Celtics at T-Wolves, Green Team. And Celtics at Cavaliers. That's a back-to-back for my boys on a Sunday. Give me the Cavs. They're looking for a little revenge because we smacked them a few weeks ago at the God. Those are my Larry's Locks presented to you by Molly Pop Grapes as sweet as candy. All right, let's get out of here, guys. For Vonte, our new king of the hill, playing with those Knickerbockers. We'll see him next week. Andrea Richmond, she's a sports reporter down in Atlanta. Get to see that pretty face. And Nubyjas Wilborn, that's my guy. We go way back. It's the Confluence, folks. It's the Confluence. He's a writer for SI.com and Sports Illustrated. They're in Pittsburgh, PA. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG Basketball, we've been powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located right here in Clifton, New Jersey. Thanks for watching here on NESN Nation on Being Sports Channel Players TV and in the Black Network. Enjoy the games this weekend in the association. We'll see you next week, folks. Bye-bye.